In the name of God, the most gracious and most merciful, we are going to talk today about the first component of humanistic perspective of management, which is the human relations movement, which has a nice story to be told. Human relations movement is based mainly on the idea that the control comes from within the worker himself, not from the outside authoritarian strict control from his manager. It started with the Hawthorne studies. The Hawthorne studies were conducted or operated in the Hawthorne planet for gathering electric lamps in the Western Electric Company in USA. These studies controlled 3 groups and experimented 4 groups, and these 5 groups were tested for 5 tests. The main issue of Hawthorne studies was to determine the effect of elimination on the productivity of workers and the output of the planet itself. Fortunately, the results pointed out other factors than the elimination in increasing the output of the workers and the productivity. As a result, these studies were extended to examine the new factors found that increased the output and productivity of workers. The first experiment conducted lasted for 6 years, and the results were controversial because of the uncontrolled factors that controls the experiment field. At that time, the results were analyzed and pointed out that not only the increased income for workers that increased their output, but also the human relations started within the experimental and controlled groups that also has an effect in the increased productivity and output. In recent times, the results of Hawthorne studies had been reanalyzed, and the results were amazingly that the money was the most important factor that increased the productivity beside the human relations within the experimental groups. Despite this recent analysis of the results of Hawthorne studies, but it pointed out to the importance of the human relations within the planet and between the workers to increase the productivity and the output. As a result, the human relations movement started to shape the management theory for at least 25 years to increase productivity and outcome of the fields itself. A subsidiary result or contribution of the Hawthorne studies was called the Hawthorne effect, which means that the researchers, if coming close to the experimental subject, they can alter or affect the results of the research itself. And again, it was called the Hawthorne effect. For more useful videos, please subscribe to our channel on YouTube, Get Ready Academy, and join and be a partner to our success, and best of luck for all.